If you have ever been prescribed this toothpaste, you probably need this video. Here we are. I'm going to show you my teeth care routine. About a month ago, I'd say it was just flossing every night, brushing in the morning, brushing in the evening. And since then, since I've had a dentist appointment, it has gradually become
interdental flossing with Interdental Picks, and then regular flossing with extra thick floss, and then gum stimulating, and then brushing, and then mouthwash, sometimes in the morning, mouthwash, and then retainers.
So 6 things, and it takes me like 15 minutes to a half hour depending on how much I'm dawdling. I usually just turn on a show and then get right in there. My dentist appointment that inspired me to improve my teeth care routine. At that dentist appointment, they told me that I have some active perio, which is like gum disease essentially, which is worsened gingivitis, and that really freaked me out. They told me that I had some bone loss, and the dentist told me to switch to an electric brush and then use the gum stimulator. And then I added the Interdental Picks and stuff later. But since that appointment, I've switched dentists, and I just had I had a checkup on Monday with the new dentist, and they said my gums looked healthy. They said they looked great, there was no issues, and I was overjoyed. Like, I literally enjoyed that dentist appointment, which has never happened in my life. Every time I go, I dread it. It's painful. I get bad news. I feel hopeless because like I feel like I'm doing everything already, and my teeth are always like, there's always something wrong with them still, but I wasn't doing everything. Now I feel like I'm doing everything. I'm 21 years old, and pretty much 2 weeks ago I figured out that I should have been doing this like regularly, maybe every day. And maybe then I wouldn't have cavities in every single tooth and have made my parents spend thousands of dollars on removing cavities from the sugar. Okay, so Interdental Picks are these things that look like the floss equivalent that orthodontists prescribe you when you get braces to go in between the brackets. And so this is what they look like. Supposedly they are reusable. I ruined them like trying to figure out how to use them. They were not reusable the first couple times I used them, but now they are. And what I realized from this process is that they come in different sizes, and basically I need all the sizes. I have a couple teeth that need like the wide / moderate width ones, and then the top in general requires tight. My bottom, the green one, oh wait, the green one's tight, yellow's ultra tight, and then my very back top back molars, I need a micro tight because this one won't fit. It like hurts when I tried to do it, but oh, I got micro tight. So today hopefully we will get to every single tooth, and I'll have super clean back top molars. Who doesn't want that? Okay, so get a mirror. Toothpaste. If you have ever been prescribed this toothpaste, you probably need this video. And what I do is I just dip that in there, kind of, oh, you're over here, kind of coat it, and then you just go. The top one, just go in this little triangle, push, come out a few times. That's it. Oh, it's bending because I can't see them very well. You can probably figure it out from there. Yeah, if you don't pay attention, they bend, and then they're hard to reuse then. Oh, I need micro tight back there. I have learned from the interwebs is actually more effective than flossing. So if you're gonna do this or flossing, do this. It basically, between your teeth, you have the crevice, the main crevice, and then you've got that triangular gum pocket, and this really cleans that triangular gum pocket, and then floss is for the crevice. So you do need both, but apparently the triangle is more important. So now I'm gonna try the back molars because I haven't actually ever been fully through there. Made it through. That's good. That's exciting. So that one's done. Then I just cap it, and I'll go rinse it later when I brush my teeth. Now I gotta finish the other side on top. Get into that weird wide one I have on top. So switching to moderate brush, dip. I already got that one. Okay, now for the bottom. Perfect. Okay, now they're not bending as much now, so these can go like 2-3 days, maybe longer. And now, flossing time. So I use currently this Tom's anti-plaque floss. It's very thick and coarse, so I feel like it's just like really great at using friction to like pick up the things. I don't like using regular generic like Oral-B floss where it's wax or just too thin. I feel like it's just gliding and not doing anything. And I feel like I need the biggest care. So these are kind of expensive, but I need it. That's the theme of this video, is invest now, save the money, save the pain, save the time later. Okay, here we go. So for flossing, I also learned that I had been doing that wrong for a long time. So this is what I would do before. Go in once, go through the crack, and then really spend time cleaning the gums, like around there. But what you're supposed to do is glide up with pressure against one end of the tooth. You know, get in the gums a little bit, but mostly just scrub up and down the surface of one side, then go in and scrub up and down the surface of the other side and get the gums a little bit, but we mostly got them ready with the interdental brushes, so. And it shouldn't snap up to the gums. You should be like seesawing up there. Oh, also, at the new dentist that I just went to, they got 5 like really high reviews, lots of them, and I think like 5 stars, so that's why I went to them, and they seem really good. And for the first time ever, this hygienist, when he flossed all my teeth, he went to the outer teeth of the top and bottom molars, which I've never done. I always go between teeth, but that last one, it's still a tooth and it still has surface on the other side, so you're supposed to clean the plaque off of that. I've started doing that now, and I'm like, this is a weird feeling. It's kind of hard to do, honestly. Okay, top is done. I have an emergency one in my purse for those times that you need it on the go. All right, now for the bottom. All right, part 2 done. I always have so much floss. And now, gum stimulation. I had no idea this tool even existed. Yeah, it's like a little rubber tip at the top, and supposedly you can run it under hot water before doing this to soften it and make it less painful, but I don't really find it painful, so I don't bother. And what you're supposed to do with this is just kind of drag the point along the gum line, trying to get up any extra bacteria or food particles that you didn't get from the flossing and the interdental picks. So after scraping through each of the teeth, you're supposed to also go between the teeth, down in that little triangle again, and push in like with some pressure, and then go in a little circle. That's just to wake the gums up and prevent them from receding slowly over time. If the gums don't get stimulation, they just recede, and then eventually you lose your teeth. Not good. Probably other things too, but you gotta keep them awake. So every night you just go in there, wake up, and then they'll stay around your teeth. So here we go. I like to just go along all on the bottom here. I didn't know that gums needed to be kept awake to do their job. But they do. And you can just buy this once, and then you can buy just the little rubber tips for replacement. You don't need to get the new tool. They don't have any other colors though, at least not at Bartell's, which is a little disappointing. Okay, now I'm gonna go through. It's kind of like a mini dentist appointment every night, but I think that's how it's supposed to be.
Because your teeth and your mouth are constantly open all day, just like talking and getting bacteria stuck in there, and there's just a lot of shit going in and out. So it makes sense that it needs a lot of care and attention. But I also understand how annoying it is, and most nights I don't feel like doing it because it's a pain and time consuming. But put in the time now, don't have to get root canals later.
And I also remember before that dentist appointment where they told me I had gingivitis, it did kind of hurt to floss. And I think it's because I was snapping it up and irritating the gums. And since I've adapted to this new system, it doesn't hurt at all to floss, so that's also good. I feel like I maybe should have gone closer up this whole time. Okay, done. And now, brushing. I'll show you what mouthwash I use, but I'm not gonna use it because prescription toothpaste, I use this one at night and I don't want to like rinse it off before I go to sleep. Okay, I got you at a steady angle. Not the best angle for seeing, but you're upright, so I'm just gonna keep you there. Also, tongue scraper. Didn't believe in these. I thought they were kind of gross. I always brushed my tongue and got them clean, so I was like, what do I need this for? But then I heard so many people raving about them, and my sister had a 2-pack and just had this extra one. She was like, use it, and I was like, I don't know. And she's like, use it. I tried it. It works well. I was really addicted to it. Like, I would just go over and over and over again and not brush my tongue as much, but it would still leave like white particles on my tongue, which I hated. So I've kind of gone back to just brushing my tongue. But what you can do is brush your tongue before you brush your teeth, and then brush your tongue. I would do that if I felt like I had like an especially placky or dirty tongue, but I'm good for now. I switched to an electric toothbrush because my dentist said that they're idiot proof. And I was like, well, I'm not an idiot, except that I was. After discovering the Interdental Picks thing on YouTube, I was like, maybe I'm also brushing my teeth wrong because I've been flossing wrong. So I looked up how to use an electric toothbrush, and apparently you're not supposed to scrub. You're just supposed to go along the gum line steadily, inside outside. Is really just more gum stimulation, and then a little bit on the surface. I gotta go here now, I'm drooling. And then I like a really clean tongue, so I'll turn on the vibration, brush the tongue. I go pretty hard, I like it clean. And then when I'm done, I rinse it underwater with the vibration on. Ooh. But with the vibration on to like clean it better. And then shake, shake, shake. Put my retainers in. I have a good retainer story if you need tips on replacing retainers. I can make a video all about that. And then in the morning or the daytime, I use this prescription mouthwash. It doesn't taste very good, but I think it's good. It says prescription strength. And that, folks, is it. That's how you go from a really disappointing dentist patient to a happy dentist patient where your visit is kind of fun and you learn new things and you leave feeling cleaner. Also, in that dentist appointment, the last one, the really good one, I learned that drinking seltzer water, carbonated water, can give you cavities, which I didn't know. The carbonation apparently is acidic, so the acid does things to make it a habitat more conducive for bacteria growth or something like that. So either like chug carbonated water and then neutralize with alkaline water, which is also a thing I learned. It was a very educational appointment. Or yeah, I don't know, drink it before bedtime, or just be aware of that, because now that's another thing I can add to my fear list. LaCroix. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you learned something. Goodbye.